Hi everyone, today we'll be looking at DIY tire rotation for a Tesla. We'll start by looking at the tools that you'll need for the job. I guess most of you would have an impact driver, so then the tools that I bought for this were the drive sockets for the wheel nuts, a socket adapter, this was to be able to use my everyday impact driver with the drive sockets, a floor jack, I have a Model Y and for this I would need at least a 3-ton floor jack, a jack stand, a torque wrench, jack pads for Tesla, and a breaker bar. That came to a total of $418. And at this time, I just wanted to remind you that as per Tesla, it is recommended to rotate your tires about every 6,000 miles, and it's usually $50 per rotation. So not too far down the road, you'll be able to recover your costs. The only tool that's unique to a Tesla is this jack pads. Teslas have battery packs at the bottom of the car, so if you jack it up without these pads, you might actually damage the batteries. In fact, if you bring your Tesla to a service center and they don't have these pads, then they might actually refuse to service your car simply because they don't want to take that risk. So I think even if you're not buying all these tools, it might be worth having these jack pads in case you need to service your car where they don't have them. Okay, now let's get to the job. You can just pull off the plastic cap on the wheel. I used a strap with a clip. And the rest of the process is actually quite the same as any other vehicle. So here it's using the breaker bar for the wheel nuts because you can't use your impact driver to loosen these to start with. Just remember to do this before you jack up your car. Okay, now use the floor jack to lift up your car until the tire is comfortably up in the air. Another thing unique about Tesla is that as you lift up the front wheel, you'll notice that the rear is being lifted quite a bit as well, more than it would for other gasoline cars. And it's again because of the battery pack that Teslas have. Anyways, I would put a jack stand at the rear to hold it safely. And now you can use the impact driver with a socket adapter to remove the wheel nuts and the wheel itself. Okay, do the same things for the rear tire and replace it with the one you like to rotate with. A reminder here that when you tighten your wheel nuts, you have to go around the nuts in a star shape like this so that your wheel is evenly balanced. Okay, now the final tightening is with your torque wrench, and also a reminder here that you can't use a torque wrench on the front wheel while it's still jacked up. As per Tesla's manual, the torque you'll need for the nuts will be 129 pound-foot or 175 Newton meters. Okay, now that's it really for the video. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you. Bye bye.